Okay, so in this video I'm going to talk about how you can edit your photos perfectly inside the Instagram app itself. Yep, without using any other editing apps, because I'm sure not all of us are very used to do that, but we all want to enhance our images a bit before posting it online, right? So in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So without wasting any time, let's go. So once you're inside the app, just select the photo that you want to edit and don't forget to tap this option. What this is going to do is automatically crop your photo into the ratio of 5:4, which is the maximum screen real estate you can get on Instagram. Yes, screen real estate, that's a real word. I haven't made it up. So after you have selected your photo, you usually use one of these, right? The filters. But this time we are going to do it a bit differently. So we are going to go into the option of edit. And before we start editing a picture, I'm just going to walk you through what each of these tools do. So starting with the adjust tool, you can go inside and you can obviously fix the rotation, the vertical tilt and the horizontal tilt. If you need in some pictures, this is not a beauty effect. This is just to correct your pictures. And one thing more you can do is, after selecting the ratio that you want to post in, you can just pinch in and zoom into your picture, and that way it will automatically crop it. And if you want to rotate your picture, you have this option on the top, so you can simply rotate your picture. So moving on, we have the brightness tool. Obviously it adjusts the brightness. And after that you have the contrast, the structure. Now this basically just enhances the details in your shot, so this is also a very nice tool to have. Then you have your warmth. The negative side is for the cool and the positive side is for the warmth. Then you have your saturation. Then you have this color option, in which you can choose which color you want to select for your shadows and your highlights. So this is a bit of a fancy thing, I'll say, so I never use it really, but if you are into it, you can try it out. And after that you have this fade effect. I know some people like to do this to give the images a bit of moody effect, I think, but it's not for me. After that you have this highlight option. Obviously it adjusts the highlights and the shadows and the vignette, which is a very cool thing. And then you have the tilt shift, which artificially blurs your photos. Now in this you have two options. One is the radial one, in which you can select the size of the circle and everything you see in the white will become blur. And then you have the linear one, in which you can select the subject like this, and then the white portion will get blurred out. So it's actually a very artificial look, but in this case it will work because of main subject is in the focus already, and the background was a little bit blurred before, so artificially enhancing it wouldn't be a problem, right? Okay, so these are all the tools, and obviously you have the Lux. This is also a very nice thing to have. Okay, so now it's time to actually edit our photo. So we are not going to adjust it because it's fine, and I'm going to raise the brightness a bit just so that my face doesn't look that dull. And then you can adjust the contrast, and then a little bit of structure, around 25 I think. Oh yeah, 25 is enough. And then you can select the warmth. Obviously this is a golden hour picture, so I'll just keep it on a warmer side. I'm not gonna mess around with saturation because it will just so leave the saturation out. No color, no fade for me. Highlights, yeah, I can enhance them a bit, and shadows as well. Now you're thinking that the background is not looking good, so don't worry my friends, we have vignette option for that. and I'm going to raise it to 100. Now you see, this looks good, right? And then you can select that tilt shift that we talked about. So this is also good. And at last, you just sharpen your images a bit. I'll recommend 25 value for each and every kind of photo. It won't damage your photo, and it'll just make your photos look a little bit better. Obviously you can try out the Lux option, but it is kind of oversaturating mine, so I'll leave it on 25, I guess. Yeah, this looks good. And don't worry if you love your filters very much, you can still use the filters after editing your photos like this. So I personally like the Ludwig, but this will look like an over edited picture. So what you can do is tap on it and select the amount of filter that you want to apply. So I think 25 or 50, somewhere in the middle I think. Yep, this is looking good. And after that you can simply tap on the image and see the before and after version of it. And tap next. And we are all done. Okay, so this was it for this tutorial. I'll see you in the next video. If you like this one, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till then, bye bye.